Assalamualaikum. Boleh dengar tak? Hello.
Boleh.
Boleh dengar ya? Alright. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Alright. Nampak tak skrin yang saya tunjuk ni? Nampak ya? Alright. So today we are going to be looking at Google Documents dengan Google Slide. I know ramai orang dah pakai, tapi hari ni I think I'm going to focus more on pro tips lah. Okay. So within the 2 hours ni kita akan buat biasalah launch Google Documents dulu, menu, shortcuts, insert pictures, table, charts, saving documents. There are many ways you can save documents, download the documents that you did on Google Documents too in many different formats, the various ways that you can collaborate, page setups, some of the pro tips is doing the creating the table contents, bookmarks. Okay. Another feature that I'm not sure whether you are familiar or not is Explore. Memang ada dekat dalam Google Documents dengan Google Slides, and then also voice typing is also available on Google Documents, and how to insert videos. Yeah, so later on in the next 1 hour will be Google Slides as well. So kita akan tengoklah how to come up with slides using the Google application, and some of the pro tips that we are going to be doing is embed and publish our slides. Yeah, okay. Assalamualaikum. My name is Fauziah. So how is everyone today?
Alhamdulillah sihat.
Sihat ya. Okey, kalau ada soalan ya, sila tanya ya, sebab saya ni tak tengok chat. Okay. Alright, hold on ya. I will share you my documents kejap. Okay, nampak ya?
Nampak.
Nampak ya. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to show you Google Documents. I know ramai dah pakai Google Documents, tapi I nak tanya, okay, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 is advanced lah. So what is your skill level in using Google Document?
2.
2? Kak Aliza 2.
1 ke 2 macam itulah.
1 atau 2, okay.
Tak pernah
Dr.
guna.
Noriza?
Ya. Saya 1 je kot.
Tak mungkin kot.
Tapi kelas jalan je Google
Kelas
Meet.
jalan je. Okay, hari ni saya nak tunjuk some of the features lah that is available on Google Documents. Alright, so later nanti when you're doing your work, you know that you can use these features to save time, you know, impress your students ke kan? Alright, so how do we open up our Google Documents? First, cara pertama ialah melalui Google Drive lah. So I'm sure you all know this kan? So click on the new button there. Okay, kejap. New button here. Click and then you will find it there. That's it. Okay. Tu cara pertama. Cara kedua is using the Google app here, the waffle menu. Alright. And find Google document dekat bawah sini. Okay. Mine is here lah, but depending on your browser, it can be anywhere along that line there. Yeah? So click on that. Okay, then it will bring you to this page. Okay, soalan pertama. Boleh tak kita masukkan our document, jadikan dia as template? Siapa tahu? How many of you know how to do this? Contohnya, okay, kalau you pergi dekat template gallery, are we doing this together? Boleh tak you masuk yang Google document yang melalui the waffle punya menu tu? You nampak tak laporan ODL pensyarah ni? Okay, going back. Click on template gallery. There, laporan ODL pensyarah APB. Nampak tak? Sebenarnya actually kalau kita ada template yang boleh diguna pakai untuk semua orang, we can actually submit our template kat sini. So tak perlulah minta kat orang sana, minta kat orang sini. You can actually just submit kat sini and everyone can just download here. Okay, so that is one feature lah. So how many of you know how to do that? Tak apa, kalau tak tahu I ajar kejap lagi ya. Okay. So you can launch your Google document kat sini. So if it's a new document you nak buat, so you just click on the blank page kat sini. Alright, just click on that and it will help you open your new document. Alright, so just a feature lah. Kejap, let me just switch off my camera. Okay, I am distracted by it. Okay, so here is the menu: file, edit, view, insert, format. These are called menus. And then the one at the bottom here, all right, undo, redo, print, all these things are shortcuts. They are called shortcuts. Okay, so how do we first, macam biasalah, I'm sure you know how to type. Okay, insert table. Okay, type. Okay, hi. Yes. Fauziah. Okay, so that is normal lah. Okay, so how do you change your font? Okay, changing your font is here. All right, changing the size of your font is there. Okay, so changing whether it's bold or italics is there. Okay, underline. Okay, kalau tak nak, just double click it. Okay, the text color is here. Okay, or kalau nak custom pun boleh. So you just pilih from the hue kat sini lah, up to you. Alright, and then this is the highlight. Alright, so katakan you don't want the font that is already there. So how do you do it? What you do is, you nampak tak more font here? Okay, because these are short list of the fonts yang available. But there are more fonts that you can actually download. Okay, boleh cari kat sini. Pergi dekat Arial here, okay, more fonts, and you can download kat sini. Carilah. Okay, contohnya kalau kita nak bitter, okay, just click OK, and bitter will be there. Okay, so this is one example. All right, next, how do we insert table? Okay, insert table senang je. So pergi dekat menu. Alright, before that, I lupa nak beritahu. How do you rename your document? All you have to do is just top left corner, click on that and give it a name. Okay, document 1. Satu je, very easy. Okay, and you don't need to worry about when you type dekat Google document, you tak perlu risau whether document tu akan sentiasa save or not, because it will automatically save every second. So every time you type, it's going to be there. Okay, so and if, let's say, for example, later I'm going to show you, if you nak tengok the version that you did yesterday, you can also do that, and you can also retrieve the version that you did yesterday or the week before. So you tak perlu risau, oh, I tak nak version ni, I nak version yang lepas-lepas. Okay, something like that. You can do that as well. All right. So how do we insert table? You pergi dekat the menu ribbon. Okay, insert. There's a section there under image, ada table. So you just pilih lah how many tables you need lah. Okay, so in this instance, kita buat macam ni. Alright. So you have rows. These are the rows and these are the columns. Alright, that's how you insert table. You can also insert chart directly in your Google document. Okay, so one way of doing it is insert chart. Okay, you nak bar ke, you nak column ke, you nak pie ke, tak apa. Just pilih je dulu mana satu. And you can change it. Okay, how do you change this? You double click it or you just click on it. Nampak tak ada arrow dekat sini? Link chart options. Okay, so what you do is you can fill in all the data dekat sini. Open source. And it will terus pergi to Excel sheet. All right, so from here actually you can ubahlah the data that you have. Contohnya team 1, okay, kita nak ubah dia A lah katakan. Does it make sense? Okay. A, B, C, D contohnya. Okay. Ni tak nak lah. Okay. Contohnya kelas ni ada 9A, B ada 10, C ada 4, D ada 1. Alright, so we change that terus directly and okay, you boleh tutup sini. Alright, nampak tak dia tak change? Tadi kita dah ubah dekat dalam Excel kan, but it doesn't change here because what you need to do is you kena click on the update kat sini. Nampak tak ada update there? Just click on that and terus it will ubah. But if you need to change again, just click on the arrow button yang kat bawah tu, open source, and it will bring you back lah to the data, the sheet. Yeah, you can even change the point score. This is grades for LG 2, 4, 3 class apa-apa. Okay, whatever it is. All right, and then you can just close that and update. Okay, easy. That's how you insert a chart. Okay, another thing is you can insert Google Draw. Okay, so if you already have anything that you drew, contohnya, I don't know, selalunya kalau cikgu matematik dia nak tulis, you know, the formulas ke apa, okay, if you already have that, just masuk kat sini. But if you don't, you can just use terus draw lah. Okay, so this is for image lah basically, yeah. Alright, so that is insert draw. Okay, next. Before I move on to saving the Google documents, I nak tanya, how many of you knows how to insert video dalam Google document? Insert video. Contohnya kan, macam kalau kita bagi this document pada students lah, containing all our notes, and then along with the notes tu, kita nak isi our instructions, which is in a form of a video. So that bila students buka je dokumen ni, our instructions in a form of a video comes together with the document. How do we do that? Anybody knows? Okay, Dr. Niriza tak tahu.
Tak tahu.
Tak
Boleh
tahu.
masuk je dalam tu ya?
Okay, kalau kita tengok pada CD kan, kalau insert, ada tak kita nampak video?
Oh, okey.
Tak ada kan? Sebab in the feature memang tak ada. Okay, but there is a way of working around it. Okay, so you can do macam ni. You can do macam ni. Okay, for instance ya. Okay, kita buka YouTube dulu. Right, contohnya.
Bagi masukkan link ya?
Kalau kita masukkan link pun boleh juga. Okay, instructions here. Okay, okay, contohnya yang ni lah. Okay, kita pause sekejap. Alright, share. Kita ambil link, copy paste ya. Alright, so kalau kita buat macam ni, okay, just highlight the whole thing. Okay, and then nampak tak dekat shortcut tu ada insert link. Okay, nampak kan? Kita click on that and then just copy paste yang YouTube link tadi kat sini. Copy paste kat sini. Alright, so bila students click, it will open another window. Okay, so pada I macam tak best lah. Alright, so this is pro tip number 1. This is how you can do it. Alright, cara listen carefully ya. This is how you can do it. So first, kalau kita nak masuk video dalam ni, okay, where bila students click on the link tu, dia terus buka. Dia tak pergi window lain atau dia tak pergi tab lain. They are still in the same document. Okay, so first we need to do is buka Google Slides. Okay, cari dia panjang sikit lah, tapi this is the only way to do it. Okay, buka Google Slide. Okay, next, kita copy balik yang instructions tadi tu. Remember that one? Okay, copy the same one. Alright, kat sini, dia ada insert video. Okay, by URL. Kita copy je. Okay, this is the same one ya. Alright. There you go. Okay, so this one, you tak payah buat apa-apa. Just copy this. Okay, Command C kalau if you're using a Mac. Alright, next kita pergi balik our document, insert drawing. New. Okay, dekat sini. Sibuk lah. Alright. Okay. So kita ada our video kat sini. And then save and close. There you go. So it will look like this. Instead of having a link yang rupanya macam ni, instead students akan nampak our face kat sini lah if it's an instruction. So what the students need to do is dia double click ni and our instructions will be played in the same document. Tak payah keluar pun. Okay?
Puan Fauziah,
Yes, saya.
for the Google slide just now, do we need to save it as well? Ke kita boleh delete je?
Okay. Very good question. Pandai Haja. I was waiting for somebody to ask me that. Okay. Yes, of course you need to save it. So you letaklah here instructions. Okay. And share. Okay. Kita buat dia share anyone with the link. Then you're done. Okay. You tak perlu buat apa-apa. You're not going to share this document pun because the students are going to be looking at the document. It's like a one-stop center. Everything is going to be there. So if you have a document, nota that you would like to give your students, sekali dengan arahan ke or your lecture notes ke, dia akan directly you buat macam tadi the steps that I've shown you. You pergi pada insert, masuk dekat dalam drawing and it will be there. And the students can just click on click on the gambar that you have already pasted from Google Drawing, dan terus boleh play kat sini without having to go out of the documents. Okay, so this is pro tip number 1 lah. Alright, so I hope that was helpful. Sekejap ya. Alright, next. Saving Google Documents. Okay, so I'm sure many of you have already know how to save Google Documents, but dia macam ni tau. Okay, let me just show you. There is a difference between Google Documents dengan the documents that you created in Microsoft Word that you upload dalam Google Drive. Dia tak sama. Okay, kejap ya. I'll show you how it looks like. Have patience. Kejap ya. Okay, assessments. It's not there. Kejap. Course docs. Okay. Okay, let me show you. Okay, you press that. If you notice, this icon is W, 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 and then that icon bawah tu, kertas kerja sulam tu, is burger menu punya that parallel punya line. Do you notice that? So what it tells you here is that this document icon yang W ni, it is not in a format of Google document. It is a Word document. Okay, so in order for it to be a Google Doc, okay, it will look like this. Macam ni rupanya. Okay, so how do we save it as Google document when you have already upload whatever that you have created dalam Microsoft Word? Okay, so all you have to do is just buka balik the version tu. Okay, as you can see dia nampak ni Microsoft Word format. Okay, so what you need to do is basically just save as Google Doc. Itu je. Save as Google Doc. Alright, so once you've done that, it will save it dalam bentuk Google Doc lah. Alright, so going back. Okay, now you see this one is the Google Doc version. This one is the Microsoft Word format version. Okay, the only difference is that for Word document ni, you tak boleh share lah. This one with the Google document, you boleh share, collaborate. What I mean was collaborate, sorry. Okay, so that is saving it in different formats. Okay, next, how do we download in different formats? Okay, because sometimes, you know, bukan semua orang ada Google document. So you want to save it in a way that everybody can access the document. So you can ask your students to download as Microsoft Word. So that way, the downloaded version will be open dalam Microsoft Word, or it can open, you boleh save dalam PDF format. So this is probably the safest way, so that your students doesn't tamper. But if you want to share with your students the video, tak boleh lah download dalam bentuk PDF because it doesn't work that way. Okay. All right. So these are some of the version that you can download.
Kalau apa ni, kita punya PowerPoint tu bolehlah di-save dalam ni
Kalau dalam PowerPoint, slides ya. Dr.
slide PowerPoint.
Advance 1 jam. Kejap lagi kita pergi dekat slides ya.
Okay, sorry.
Tak apa. So yes, kalau Google Slides pun you can download as PDF, but you need to import dululah your PowerPoint tu as Google Slides. Alright, but even dalam PowerPoint pun you can save it as PDF as well. Alright, okay, moving on. Let's talk about real-time collaboration. Okay, so because collaboration is the core of every Google Apps. The reason why we use Google Apps is because we want to collaborate with a lot of people. Okay, so how do we do that? Now, first, you see the blue button kat atas tu, sharing. All right, as you can see, this one is only shared by me. Okay, so how do we share it with other people? You just click on the blue button there. Okay, there are 2 ways of sharing. First, you can click on this way you will email them lah. Okay, contohnya macam ni, I bagi, okay, Azura is here. All right, I can even add more. Nadia is here. No, Dr. Noriza is here. Okay, all right, so once you do that, there's an option where you can notify these people that you shared with them, okay, or if you don't want to notify them pun tak apa, but if you are expecting them to collaborate with you, I would prefer you to click on this one lah. Okay, notify these people, give them a message, hi, please collab. Okay, and send. Okay, before you send, you make sure that the setting is where you want it to be. Whether are you giving them permission as a viewer? Viewer ni maksudnya dia tak boleh buat apa-apa lah, dia nengok je lah. Okay, or commenter, meaning that they can only comment. Alright, dia tak boleh buat apa-apa. They cannot do any editing directly on your documents. They can only comment, give suggestions, or you give them the editor setting, meaning that they can directly edit to your document. Okay, so once that is done, okay, I bagi editor, alright, and then you send terus. Alright, so let's see.
Nak tanya sikit. Boleh?
Boleh?
Nak tanya sikit, tengah ingat. Bila kita dah set dia sebagai editor tu, katalah kita ramai orang, yang kita ada 5 ke 10 orang.
Alright.
Macam mana yang akhir sekali tu, ataupun adakah terganggu? Yang macam mana dia bekerja tu?
Okay, kejap. Cuba Puan Noriza, Dr. Noriza add anything dekat dalam dokumen ni. Just type je. Zura, type lah anything kat dalam dokumen ni. Nadia pun, because I gave you access. I'll give everybody access as well. Okay, siapa nak access? Who else is here? Diana. Sophie is here. Who else is here? Ahmad Aminuddin. Okay, Amirah is here. Okay, go crazy. Tulis je whatever. Okay, how do you know where to get the documents that has been shared for you? Where do you go in the first place? Okay, first you need to go to your Google Drive. Okay, nampak tak Google Drive? Okay, next, you pergi dekat left corner tu, belah bawah tu, priority, my drive, shared drives, computer, shared with me. Click on shared with me. Okay, kat situ ada. Patutnya the recent one kat sini lah. Ada tak? Do you see it? Okay, so the thing about Google document is that you can see live collaboration. You nampak Nadia is typing there. Okay, anybody else is typing? Okay, who else yang ada access tadi I bagi? Azura, type something. Amira, are you there? All right, you can see it's live. So kalau you bagi kerja pada anybody lah, okay, you can see that they're typing something. This is the best thing about Google document lah so far. What I like.
Puan Fauziah, nak
Yes,
tanya
saya.
juga. Sorry, ni soalan bodoh sikit.
I don't
Sorry.
think there's any soalan bodoh. Okay, tak apa, tanya.
No. Because I'm used to using Microsoft Word,
Okay.
and this is my first time learning Google document. It seems that it's very much similar to each other, and
Okay.
I want to know what's the suitable time ataupun when do we use Microsoft Word or when do we use Google document?
I guess it depends on your preference. Because for me, I prefer using Google Documents lah. Mainly because I tak ada Microsoft in my laptop. So since I know we have Office 365, tapi again, they're all on cloud. But I've been using Google daripada belajar dulu. So I am used to the environment of Google. Okay. I hope that answers your question, Aja.
Yes, tapi I macam risau if we share the document with the students, maybe students kalau diorang kata tangan ke, maybe diorang teredit anything and then
Okay. If that's the case, yeah, I will show you. Yeah. Okay. I think it's the same question. Okay. It's the same question. Somebody added this. Okay, good. Okay, kita nak tengok who messes with what. Alright. So one thing about Google Docs is that you can check the history. Okay, you under file kat sini, you akan nampak version history. Under file. Okay, so you akan tengok who has done what. Okay, so the one in green, kalau you nampak my dot there, anything that is green, that's what I did. Okay, and anything that is purple, that is Nadia. Okay, she has added all these things lah. All right, but if we have more people who typed in, okay, kalau you all type, nanti akan nampak lagi banyak color lah. So you can see more changes here. Okay, for instance, like this one, kejap, I'll show you ya. Version history. Tak ada. Okay, kejap. Sebab this one is a copy already. Kalau ada yang student punya, bagus juga. Okay, kejap ya. Let me just open to show you who contributes. Siapa boleh contribute lah in terms of, you can see contributions lah basically. Okay, excuse my mess of a borang. Mana lah? Alright, kita pergi sini lah kot, students punya work. Actually, we can see students punya work. Okay. Okay. You can only see version if it's in a form of document lah. Kalau dalam PDF tak boleh. Bear with me sekejap Okay. I don't know if we can see. Pun tak nampak juga because the original is the I don't have any sample with you that we collaborate. Oh, ada kot. Okay, jap ya. Moderation. Another example that boleh pakai. It's not just limited to document. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so like I said, looking at version history, the reason why tak ada sample because I don't really collaborate sangat in terms of the dalam documents, but in Excel, yes, I do. Okay, this is one example where kalau kita tengok version history, alright, you can see that starting from February 15, I've created, and then Ilyas contributed. Okay, Ilyas is not well today, so I'm taking over the workshop today lah. Okay, so this is all the other version that I did lah. Kalau if you can see, okay, so you akan nampak daripada February. Okay, this is the version February. Okay, and then this is the version in this month. This is January punya. Okay, so going back to December 2020. Okay, this is the version. And if you want this version, you can just click on the 3 dots and restore this version. Or I would advise you jangan restore, but make a copy. Okay, so that way you don't override the version yang sekarang, but instead it will make you a copy of the version yang previous that you wanted. Okay. So here, selalunya kalau what I do with my students is kalau if they have group work, okay, and then kadang-kadang diorang bergaduh lah, they tell me that macam, oh budak ni tak contribute lah apa semua, I contribute lah berapa persen, bla bla bla, gaduh-gaduh kan. So I will always tell them macam, okay, if you work on Google Documents, you boleh nampak the amount of contribution through the version history. From there, you boleh calculate lah roughly berapa banyak students to contribute, berapa persen, 50%, 60%, 30%. Okay, so then there's no dispute there lah because the evidence are there. Okay, so that's how I settle those kind of dispute. Okay, so that is looking at collaborations and version histories. Yeah. Okay, so far any question on regarding that? Okay, another thing that once you start sharing, okay, sometimes although the owner, okay, in this case I am the owner lah, and that I am sharing my document with these people, okay, but if you feel that you do not want to directly edit on the document, what you can do is, you nampak tak dekat right corner top kat sini, dia ada option where you can suggest, okay, especially when you are working on a research together, okay, you tak nak directly, you just nak suggest that you kata macam, oh okay, I don't want this, what you can do is, okay, you highlight that and you suggest, okay, something like that, right? Now, this is one way to suggest. Another way is you can directly comment. Okay, for instance, like this one. Okay, let's say. Okay, you nampak tak the blue button there? Okay, kejap. I do not want it to be suggesting, but I want it to be editing. Okay, if you are collaborating again, but you want a specific person to take action. Contohnya macam, okay, this document requires signature ke, or requires a stamp ke, and you want a specific person to take action. Okay, so katakan you highlight kat sini, and then you nampak tak ada 2 button on the right here. Add comment dengan suggest edits. You click on that add comment tu. Alright. And you can directly ask a specific person to take action. Okay. Contohnya, I want Adib lah. Okay. Look at this. Okay. And when you want somebody to directly comment or take action, you just, what is that? The that thing tu, okay, and then dia akan keluar nama-nama. Alright, so who do you want this person, who do you want this to take action? Katakan I want Adib. Okay, is Adib here? Alright, there you go. Assign to this person. Okay. So nanti you buatlah, either you want that person to comment dulu ke, or you want that person to edit terus, meaning that you give this person permission to directly edit on the document rather than commenting. So up to you lah. So for this one, I say edit terus in the document, tak payah comment. Okay, turn link sharing on if you want, kalau tak nak pun boleh, and comment. All right. So is Adib here?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yes, Hajar.
Sorry. Because it's done, towards a specific person, will the other people see it as well?
The person that I shared with akan tengoklah dia edit, but Adib will see that. Okay, kejap. I'll show you another example. Kejap. Sebab the thing is, Adib cannot share his screen with me. I will share it with another person. Okay. Okay, contohnya like this one. Okay. 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 This is my other account. I'm assigning it to her, and I want her to terus edit. Okay, this is a person outside of our organization, and I'm asking her to edit directly, and it's asking me, are you sure? Yes, got it. Comment. Okay. Now, I need to open my other account. Sorry, this one. All right, share it with me. Okay, this is how you will see it. Okay, do you see this? Remember our document 1? Do you see number 1 there? This is to indicate that I need to do something. There's a follow-up. There's an action that I need to take. Okay, somebody is asking me to do something. All right. So what I do is just I click on this, and it will bring me to this document. All right, which is this one. All right. Look here. Okay, and then you can directly edit kat sini. Okay, because the owner gives me permission. Or I can even reply kat sini, either one. Boleh. And once that is done, you just click on the correct button, to the tick button, to saying that yes, it's resolved and the owner can move on. Okay, if it's not resolved, dia akan macam ni lah. Kalau the person you have, okay, so Adib nanti kena click on that. There you go. Okay, then there you go. My name is Adib, and he's already changed that. Okay, and if you look at the version history, okay, there. Adib is pink there, Dr. Noriza blue, okay, Nadia purple. All these are people who contributed to the document. Okay, any questions so far in this one? So tak adalah nanti when you collaborate with people kan, kata, siapa tukar ni? Siapa tukar ni? Okay, tak ada. Jangan marah. Kita tengok dulu. Siapa buat? There. From there you can see. Okay. Pink, ni Adik buat. Okay, Amira, orange. There. Amira, where's yours? Somebody deleted already kot. Tak nampak. Okay. So, there you go. Okay. So that is in terms of sharing. Another thing that I would like to show you, when you share, okay, especially when you share with students ke, or if it's a confidential document ke, okay, do you notice the cog icon ke atas ni? All right, this is very important because if you click on that, you can set permission. Only if you are the owner, you boleh make sure that viewers or commenters tak boleh print and download or make a copy. They cannot do that if you click on it or unclick on it. Viewers and commenters can see the option. Okay, so maknanya if you click on it, they can download, they can print and they copy. But if you unclick, maknanya there is no option where the person you are sharing with or the link yang you bagi, tak ada option for download, print and copy. So they cannot duplicate, they cannot do anything to it. Okay, they can just view it. Okay, and if you only owner saja boleh buat ni ya, and that if you unclick this one, editors cannot change permissions and share. Only owner saja can do that. Okay, but if I do this, maknanya editors, all the other editors that I've given, they can share and give permission. Okay, so once you're done with whatever settings up to your liking, then you click done. Okay, another option that I would like to show you here is link sharing option. Okay, this is another way that you can share with your students. What you do is, I noticed that a lot of the lecturers and then admin pun terlupa when they share, they forgot the what do you call this, the permission here. Okay, so you have to remember when you are sharing anything using your Google UiTM, if it's kalau you share dengan people outside, you have to make sure that it's anyone with the link. Maknanya anyone with the link that you bagi tu, they can open it. But kalau you buat Universiti Tok Jemara to UiTM saja, meaning that they have to access using their Google or Gmail lah, I mean UiTM punya Google account. Okay, so if let's say in this case, you nak bagi pada students, alright, you set it as anyone with the link. Okay, and click done. Alright. Okay, so far so good. Okay, another thing that I would like to, okay, before that, katakan I have a document, but I want my next page, okay, my next page, this one, to be landscape. Can I do that? Boleh tak? I nak buat the landscape. I tak nak macam yang ni semua macam okay, portrait, okay, portrait. Tapi this one, the table is bigger. Ni tak cukup ni. I want it to be bigger. Can I make this individual page, satu je page ni, can I make it into landscape? Boleh tak? Anybody know how to do that? Anybody?
Boleh, can, but
Can.
don't know.
Okay.
Dia is like words kan, yang whole document. Kan,
Okay,
start.
Amin kata page break. Okay, well, the thing that you need to do is, boleh sebenarnya, you can do individual page. Tapi, okay, I'll show you the steps lah. Alright. What you need to do is, okay, kita bagi nama dulu lah. Apa table apa? Okay, table 1. Okay, so please fill out this form. Okay, whatever it is lah. Okay, so you highlight that page, whatever content in that page yang you nak it to, that you want it to be landscape. Okay, once you highlight, in the menu ribbon, you pergi dekat file. Okay, bawah sekali tu ada page setup. Okay, click on that. Okay, you just click on landscape. And kalau tengok apply tu dekat atas ni, you nak whole document ke atau selected content? Mana satu? Of course it's selected content kan? It's just this one particular page je kan? Alright, and there you go. This page saja. Dia tak ganggu page lain. Okay? Is that helpful? Especially kalau you nak letak students punya apa tu? Failure report or excellence report. Dia kan dalam bentuk landscape kan? Okay, so that you can put it macam ni lah. So the rest will be your postmortem meeting and whatnot. Okay? So that is how you can have different page set up in one Google document. Okay, so far any questions? Sebab kita nak masuk pro tips now. No question? Okay. Moving on. Okay, now next, I nak tunjuk how we can do table of contents. How many of you here knows how to do table of contents?
Don't know.
Don't know? Table of contents? Okay, so far tak ada orang lagi. Okay, macam ni, I'll give you this is a sample of my students' work last semester. Okay, so the thing is macam when we write reports, when we type in the table of content manually, tapi later when we add in more information or gambar, and then the page number akan lari because it doesn't tally dengan what we put in the report. So Google document actually gives you the option to have automated table of content. So that way, whatever that you are adding, it will be added automatically as you edit the content. So tak adalah macam, oh alamak, significance of study patutnya page 7, tapi now because you do it manually, it's still on page 5. All right. So the table of contents here, okay, will list whatever topics or subtopic that you have in that particular document in sequential order. Okay, so all you have to do is just click on this. Okay. Okay, then you will have this. Now, you might be wondering, ni apa benda ni sebenarnya? Okay, you have Bachelor of Information Science, IM, date, October. Okay, let's find out why this is happening. Okay, first, kita tengok. Okay, the only reason why table of content buat macam ni because it captures headings dekat sini. Okay, kita tengok pada normal text ni, it captures headings, heading 2, heading 3. So basically this is the ni lah, kalau if you want it to have it dalam bentuk topic, subtopic, you kena ikut this way here. Okay, so contohnya like this one, Bachelor of Information, ya. Kalau you tengok, it's up here. So it's a heading, okay, when in fact it should not be. Okay, so kalau tak nak masuk that one dalam table of content, so kena tukarlah to a normal text. Okay, so but then again, when you change it to normal text, dia akan lari, the formatting lari. So you want the format to be the same as the other format that you did. So contohnya like, okay, patutnya the Bachelor of Information should be the same format as this one. Okay, how do you do it? Okay, so what you do is, especially when you have the same formatting banyak-banyak, okay, that one I'll tell you later. Okay, what you do is you just setting balik lah. Okay, Arial, tengah, okay, this one, and blah, blah. Okay, there you go. And once you do that, okay, that top, what do you call that? The Bachelor tu dah hilang. Okay, so now date and October 2020. So this must be it. All right, so that is the heading. Change it to normal text. Okay, tukar pada tengah there. And update there. Okay, tak ada. Now, let's head back to our table of contact. Table of contact? Apa benda lah budak ni? Okay, never mind. So, we want this to be in our table of content. Okay, so because it's a normal text, sebab tu kita punya table of content ni tak baca. Okay, it's supposed to be automated. So what you need to do is you have to change it into a, katakan heading 2 lah. Alright, so do you think it's too big? Alright, considering this is 18, so what we do is kita tukar. Right, probably 14 lah kot. Okay, and it's bold. Okay, it's fine. Okay, Arial. It's not Arial. Change it to Arial. Okay, so summer, Arial, 14, 12, and it's heading 2. Okay, the next one will be looking back at our table of content. It should be automated. So update, there you have it. Okay, so moving on to the second one, problem statement. Okay, tapi you might be wondering lah, banyaknya nak kena buat. Okay, because you have problem statement, you have objectives, significance of study, satu-satu nak kena buat. Okay, Google document made it easy for you. All you have to do is just copy paste the format. How do you do that? Okay, this is pro tip number, berapa banyak dah pro tip ni? Okay, so what you do is you copy paste this. Formatnya dah ada, heading 2, Arial 14. Okay, nampak tak that rolling pane tu? That rolling pane dekat atas tu. Okay, you just click on that and there you go. Just whatever you want the information to be. Okay, kejap. It's not how it's supposed to be. Kejap ya. Okay. Copy. Okay. Patutnya copy lah. Okay. Again. Is there something missing there? Okay. Kejap. Okay. There you go. Tak mau, doesn't want to do it. Sepatutnya boleh, but somehow I don't know why it doesn't want to work with me today. Okay. All right. So from there, kita go back to our table of content. Okay. You need to update it so that it will update the table of contents that we did just now. Yeah. So why does it want to do it? Okay, good job. Because it's not a header. Okay, it should be following this. Good job, yeah. Okay. Okay. So you should follow. There you go. Patutnya macam tu. Okay. All right. Roll that again for objectives. Okay. I don't know why it's not happening. Okay. If it doesn't want to work, I guess you have to do it manually. I'm sorry. But it's supposed to work.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Sorry Ji. Saya rasa untuk pen roller tu untuk dia kekal function kita kena klik dia 2 kali.
Kena klik 2 kali.
I think so.
Okay, let's try again, yeah. Go back here. Why is the objective kat atas? Okay. So okay. You are right. Thank you, Ustaz Lutfi. Thank you for that. Okay, there you go. Okay, so what you do is, okay, so we are done with that. And you double click ya tadi macam tadi. And going back, there you go, automatic. Okay, the reason why dia tak keluar all these other numbers because I think what the student did is kejap, okay, kejap ada, kejap tak ada, kejap ada, kejap tak ada. Alright, so it will look like that lah. Okay, and then the page number will also follow the page number here. So you don't have to worry about it not being tally with the page number, especially when you edit it in a new document. Contohnya macam significance of study kan, kita nampak page 4. So if we change it to a different page, okay, so it should be on page 5. Okay, so again, you have to, there, page 5. Okay, easier rather than having to do it manually, right? Okay, another pro tip that I would like to share with you is, for instance, like this one. Katakan that you have a document that is panjang, and then you want your reader to have the option of going back to the top of the page. Okay. Right. So what you need to do is, okay, contohnya I want them to go back here. Okay. To go back here. What you do is you just insert the mana dia? Okay, kejap ya. It's not there. Insert bookmark. Yes, there it is. Okay, so you insert the bookmark there. Okay, and you go back kat bawah ni. Okay, and you can insert. Okay, link. Now you can do either way. Because we want this link to go back dekat atas. Then because dekat atas tadi kita dah letak bookmarks, so then we put bookmark there. Okay, because this link will go to this bookmark. Apply. Okay, so if you click on this, it will go back to the main page. All right, so if you have a lot of going back and forth to different pages, then you have to name it lah. Macam contohnya bookmark 1. Okay, and you can have another bookmark kat sini. Contohnya insert bookmark 2. Sorry. Okay, so this one kita letak as bookmark 1. So contohnya another one is go back to the top. Okay, pergi link. Alright, bookmark mana? Okay, tadi kita dah buat 2 bookmark kan. So the second bookmark is in the introduction page. Then we apply. So it will go to the second bookmark. Okay, links ni macam-macam you boleh isi. Okay, sorry, go back. Okay, you can even put in links to your Google document. Okay, outside third party punya website pun boleh. Anything that is in your Google document pun boleh, or Google Drive pun boleh. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, the possibilities are endless. All right, so that is one. Okay, another thing that I would like to show you is the explore button. Okay, where is the explore button? Can anybody tell me where the explore button is? I know you've seen this button so many times, but probably you've never been curious enough to click on it. Now the explore button is here kat bawah ni. This is actually a new feature that was introduced 2 years ago, okay, by Google. So what does it do actually? Okay, let's see what it does. Okay, so it's like a browser. Okay, contohnya kalau kita nak tengok pasal MCO. Right, so you have articles kat sini, articles, images in your drive, anything that is related to MCO Malaysia. So let's say you want to add in a picture, an image. Okay, so you can just click any of the images that you think is relevant to MCO. Okay, contohnya like this one. Okay, it will give you a picture first. Is this it? Okay, if this is it, then you just click on that. All right, and as you can see, Google Documents has already given you the link kat sini. Okay, but let's say if it's a web page. Okay, let's say this is something that I took from here, contohnya. Okay, and of course, anything that is not yours, you have to cite. Okay, so one way of doing this is kalau you tengok dekat explore section under web here. Okay, nampak tak this, what do you call that, open, close, inverted tu kan? Okay, so here it will give you a citation for a particular article, and then dia akan cite dalam bentuk footnote. Okay, so before you do that, you make sure that you click on the 3 buttons here kat atas ni, which citation format you nak, MLA, APA atau Chicago. So because we're using APA, all right, so what you do is, okay, if this is the one, you click on that and it will give you the APA citation. Okay, but this is only available anything that is from Google browser sahaja, not from Google Scholar or any other scholarly punya articles lah. Okay, and that is one way of asking your students to do citation. Okay, so saves their time. Okay, that is one way of using bookmarks lah. Okay, explore. Okay, another thing that I would like to show you is the voice typing. How many of you here have tried voice typing dekat Google? When you type in your notes for your students kan, do you type in word by word ke? Hello? You do?
Yes, word by word.
Yes.
Wow, rajinnya. Actually kan, you can just voice type. Okay, contohnya kat sini ya. Okay, sorry, where is it? Tools, under tools. There. Voice typing. Okay, so but I believe you have to enable it first. You kena setting dululah dekat your laptop or your PC so that it reads whether you are using internal or external punya microphone. Once you have that set, just click on voice typing. Okay, but anything before you do anything, kadang-kadang Google browser akan tanya you, do you want the browser to enable or to access your microphone? Yes. Okay, let your Google browser access your phone. Okay, so once that is done, you nak tulis nota. Okay, click visual elements of delivery. Full stop. New line. Kenapa tulis new line? Patutnya. Okay. Dress effectively. What you wear does make a difference to your audience. Full stop. The best advice about what to wear is that you should appear clean, neat, comfortable, and appropriate for the situation. Okay, tapi you kena tengok sikit lah. I guess pronunciation does make a difference. Neat, convertible. Okay, so but it beats typing one by one. Okay, this is how I, orang yang malas, type, create notes for my students. What I do is I just read them. Okay, and then later I will just edit lah mana yang tak betul. Okay, isn't that a cool feature?
Other language boleh kan?
I tak tahu. Cuba try. Farah, you want to try? Patutnya boleh. Kalau tengok kat sini kan, dia ada Espanyol, dia ada Italian,
okay.
Arab pun ada, okay, Tamil pun ada, Chinese pun ada. So I don't know any other language. Malay, mana dekat sini? Bahasa Melayu ada tak? There it is. Okay.
Sebutannya lah masalah jadi pelik.
Betul. You need a lot of practice kalau you nak buat ni lah voice typing. You need a lot of practice. Okay, but most of the time when I showed this to my family lah, they're using this untuk salin nota sebenarnya, bukannya untuk kita bagi nota pada students, but they're using it so that when classes are on, dia buka, and then when the lecturer start their lessons, and then terus the nota, whatever that was in the lecture, terus masuk dalam Google document, and then they name it lah, week 1 nota on whatever. Okay, this is how the younger generations are doing it, I guess. Okay, so cool, huh? This is a neat trick. All right, so that is voice typing in Google Documents lah, in which I hope it helps you later when you are writing your notes lah, or typing in your notes for your students. Okay, just now I showed you the video here. Okay, now in order for this to work, I forgot to mention, in order for this to work, you have to share the document as an editor for your students as well. So you cannot bagi your students access as a viewer or a commentator. They will not be able to access the video. So you have to give them dalam editor punya permission lah. Okay, that is the only drawback of not having this one. Kalau tak, if you give them permission as a viewer or as a commentator, they can still access the link macam ni. But if you wanted to give macam ni, you give it dalam bentuk editor punya format. Okay. I promise to show you how do we submit our Google document in the template gallery. Okay, I think this is important, especially if kita buat kertas soalan. Okay, so we don't need to ask from the same person over and over. So what you can do is, or what the office can do is that, the office can just submit the template here, template untuk ni lah, format kertas soalan tu, and submit it here. Okay, how do we do that? You just click on the template gallery. Okay, so if you have the template already, submit template, select a document. Okay, cari kat mana. If it's recent, you recently work on it, it will be this one lah. Okay. Okay, so I don't know, maybe this one. I bagi ni lah kot. Okay. Alright. So submit a copy of this file instead of original if you want. Kalau tak nak pun will be project submission checklist. Okay. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Okay, I tak ada access to ni that. It has to be your document, sorry. Okay. Okay, submit. Okay, project submission checklist contohnya. And it should be under apa? Okay, basic, brochure, contract, letters, whatnot. Okay, up to you lah. Nak letak kat mana? Under basic ke? And submit. Template added. Okay. So kalau you nampak, if you go to your template gallery, boleh tak you pergi sekejap in your template gallery? Do you see it? The new document that I have submitted? You go to your template gallery, you click on it, and you should have laporan ODL Pesyarah, lesson plan, and another one, project submission checklist. Because when you submit anything in the template gallery, everybody can access it. It's not just anybody from APB. Orang daripada faculty lain pun boleh access. Alright, so if you do not want the document to be there any longer, okay, if you feel that, okay, this is not the latest version, okay, what you can do is you can click on the three button there, okay, and remove from gallery, and it will be removed. There you go. Okay. Okay. So far, okay? Any questions before we move on to Google Slides? No questions, yeah? All right. Can I have about 3 minutes, 2 minutes recess kejap?
Sure. Okay.
Boleh, boleh.
Boleh.
All right. I'll see you in 5 minutes, yeah?
Okay.
Hello. All right, I'm back. So macam mana? Have you tried the voice typing? Try tak the voice typing tadi?
Yes, very interesting.
Okay. Bahasa Arab okay tak?
Tapi saya tak cuba lagi bahasa Arab. Nanti saya cuba.
Okay. Yang other bahasa, Farah, you try tak?
Belum lagi. Pergi toilet. Apa?
I pun curious kan nak tahu macam mana how it works with other bahasa kan. Has anybody tried? Adib, you dah try ke?
Tadi saya nak cuba try pakai Google Doc yang share tadi kan, tapi tak boleh pula.
Tak boleh? Okay, why not? I think it's because you bukan owner kot. Cuba you buat on your own documents.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So tadi some of you told me that you are level 1 and 2 Google Documents. So now you are at level?
Oh, hari ni I faham banyak. Daripada minggu lepas punya, I bila kira-kira tu tak faham. Yang ini faham sikit.
Oh, ini okay, tak apa. If yang kalau kira-kira yang Excel tu, kalau if you want personal to tutor pun actually boleh. I can help out. Okay, so nanti kita ni lah, kita ni. Alright, PM to P. Okay, moving on to Google Slides. Alright, hold on, let me just share my screen. Boleh dengar ke? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay, kejap I'm trying to open my ni. Alright, there we are. Okay, nampak tak? Can you see what I'm sharing? Nadia, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, kejap. Alright. So, moving on to Google Slide. Okay, soalan sama. On a scale of 1 to 5, using Google Slide, you are at level 5 is advanced.
3.
Okay, Noliza 3.
1. Sorry.
Takkan 1 kot. What have you been using? You pakai ni PowerPoint ya?
Yes.
Okay. The rest tak tahu which level. Okay, no problem. Okay, so first thing, okay, as usual kita akan I will show you how to launch Google Slide ya. Alright, so first through Google Drive lah, as usual. You can tengok dekat new section here, alright, and it will be down there. And you can choose either from a blank presentation or from a template. Okay. Another way to launch your Google Slide is from your waffle menu dekat atas ni. Okay, just click on that and it will be in your list of applications that you use lah. Okay, kat sini. Okay, mine will be here and I will click on that. And as you can see, you can start with a template from the template gallery. It will be here. Okay, there are many templates there that you can use. Or UiTM pun dah bagi their own template. Is this UiTM ke APB punya? I'm not sure. Okay, or you can start using a blank template if you want to. Okay, so for instance, like this one, it's blank lah. But as you can see on your right, it will give you, Google Slides will give you an option to choose from. There's so many options that you can choose from. The themes that you can choose. Okay, which one that caught your eye? Mana satu, you just choose lah. Alright, for the purpose today, I nak buat blank dulu lah so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, first, macam mana kita nak rename your slide? Top left. Okay, so under untitled documents you bagilah slide 1 contohnya. Okay, slideshow. Give it a name. All right. Meaningful name lah. All right. EIC ke or ELC apa-apa ke, week 1, week 2 ke, whatever it is. All right. Next, same thing. Atas ni is the menu ribbon, and then at the bottom is the shortcuts. All right. And first, Google Slide will give you this, what do you call this? The layout lah. This is the layout. Okay, there are many layouts. Layout ni maksudnya it's not a slide. It's a layout, meaning that this is the title, this is the subtitle, and if you want a new other slide, you can just insert. Slide, new slide. Okay, kalau you tak nak this layout, you just click on the slide. All right, and apply whatever layout that suits you. Okay, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 layouts to choose from. So if you do not want this kind of layout, so you just click on slide, apply layout, cari which one that you want, like this one. Okay, so if you want the same one for the next slide, okay, all you have to do is just copy paste. Okay, or that one I was using shortcut lah. But if you want to use from here, you just duplicate slide. Duplicate slide. If you do not want this slide, all right, just delete. Okay, all right. So this is what we call the left menu here. This is what we call the preview section. Preview 1, preview 2. You can preview dalam bentuk macam ni, okay, where it lists on top of the other, or you can preview dalam bentuk macam ni. Okay, so it's up to you lah. But a lot of people prefer to have a preview macam ni. Okay, and your slide that you are working on is what we call the work area where you are working on lah. Okay, another thing that I would like to point out here is your speaker notes. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, it's at the bottom of your work area. Nampak tak dekat bawah ni? This is where you put your notes. Okay, your lesson or whatever it is that if you're doing presentation ke, you boleh letak kat sini. Okay, don't worry. When you are in the presenting mode, the audience will not see your notes. They will only see the slides.
Kak Ji, sorry nak tanya. Kalau this one pun kita boleh import macam yang you cerita tu kan? Excel.
Yes, correct. Kalau
dia akan jadi Google Slide lah bila kita import. PowerPoint biasa dia akan jadi, okay. Alright,
correct, betul. So if you already have your PowerPoint dalam bentuk PowerPoint lah, I mean your slides dalam bentuk PowerPoint, because different platforms, different iOS, they name it differently. Macam Microsoft, it's PowerPoint. Kalau if you're using Mac, it's Keynote, and then cloud you have Google. Okay, so if you already have your notes, okay, and yelah macam contoh macam ke Keynote kan. Keynote ni siapa sangat pakai Keynote, and it's very difficult to give to students because they don't have the platform to open the Keynote. So what you can do is you can import under file kat sini, you can import your slides. Okay, so whatever transitions that you have, it will be imported here. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that lah. Okay. Okay, so any other questions? Okay, no, yeah. All right, so first things first, key in lah. You type in the name dulu, the text, whatever. Okay. Sorry, IC552 is the code that I'm teaching. Okay, that's the only thing I can think of. I am so sorry because we are uploading marks and whatnot, and I'm always thinking about my code. Okay, so you type, all right, and if you want to change the color, it's dekat sini. You know the paint, the bucket yang ada keluar air tu is the fill color. You change it to the color that you want. Sorry, not that one. This one. Okay. You change it to the color that you want. Okay. So this is to fill in the color of this particular box. This is to highlight. Okay, and to bold, to italicize, or to underline, and this is the font size, or you can change the font color. The font type. All right, this is the shortlisted font. But if you feel that the font here is not to your liking, you can always add in more font. Google has more font, okay, in their list. Okay, so this is their long list lah. So what you can do is you just ikut lah, you nak, kalau you nak indie flowers ke, what you do is you just click on OK and it will be there. Okay, oh, that looks like fun. Okay, so that is how you change font, the color, and the size. You can also change the background of your slides. Okay, for instance, like this one, you can see in the shortcut at the background. Okay, you can even change the color to, let's say, kita nak color apa ya? Okay, orange. Okay, so very young color. Okay, but if you don't want solid colors, you can change it to gradient. Okay, so you can choose this one. All right, and sorry, done. Okay, so this is gradient. All right, kalau tak nak, you change it back again to transparent, and that's fine. But if you do not want a background color yang solid macam tu, you can even choose an image. Okay, if you already have an image, then you can upload kat sini lah. Just drag it from your PC or your laptop. But actually, Google pun ada their own image. Okay, for instance, background. Right? Which one do we want to use? Okay, the mountain. Okay, then you can add it. There you go. And it's there. All right. So kalau tak nak, we can always reset. Okay. Can always reset. And that's done. Okay. Done.
Tadi nak tanya, Google boleh baca semua jenis image file ke atau ada certain file je? Macam FTP ke, TIF ke?
Oh, okay. TIF, I'm not sure. Even kalau I think the generic ones lah kot, macam JPEG
dengan PNG.
Dengan PNG. I have not tried others lah. TIF I've never tried lah.
Okay. Thank you, Gaji.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so that is changing the background. Okay, insert link. Okay, let's try inserting link. Okay, so click this link here for a big contohnya lah. Alright, so we can even insert link. Contohnya, okay, the link will be here under the shortcut. You can add in anything from outside link, from your own Google Drive pun boleh, or within the slide itself. So since kita ada dua je slide, kalau kita tambah lagi satu, okay, so you can even link it to the next slide. Okay, so the next slide, previous slide, or the first slide. Kalau you want to click on the next slide, it will be this one lah. Okay, it will go to the one with the orange slide tu. Okay, or kalau tak nak, okay, you remove the link, which is here. Okay, and you give it a, I don't know, apa dia? Give me, okay, Akademi Pengajian Bahasa. Okay, so you just copy the link here. Okay, Kak Anissa is there. And paste the link there. Okay, even in presentation mode, students can click on that and it will go to the designated ni lah. Okay, right, there you go. That is how you insert link. All right, you can even insert videos, okay, like we did just now. All right, so let's say kita nak video apa ya? Okay, Google Slide for beginners. Okay, this one. All right. So insert kat sini, you can insert an image, you can insert text box, audio pun boleh, like what you listened to just now before we begin the workshop. I pasang lagu jazz tadi. Okay, you can even insert audio, video pun boleh. All right. So if you already have the URL, like just now, kita copy paste. Okay, Command V on your Mac and select, and it will be there. Okay. All right, so you can even set your video that you already inserted in your slides. So you boleh buat play on click or play automatically or play manual. I would prefer to play on click lah, so that when the students go through the slide, they have the option to play rather than tiba-tiba je buka the next slide tu terus terpasang terkejut kadang-kadang tu kan. So they would have the options to do that lah. Or kalau if you found a video, kadang-kadang the video tu panjang sangat, but you only want them to see at a certain section je. Alright, so what you do is you just click kat sini start at and end at berapa. Okay, so but you need to know lah dekat mana dia start and dekat mana it ends. Alright, so that is inserting video. Okay, you can also insert shapes. Okay, alright, can also insert arrows pun boleh, call outs pun boleh, equation pun boleh. You can also insert a table. Sorry, let's just delete this. Okay, you can also insert table. Alright, if you have a table, especially sekarang ni musim marking kan, RPs would have to present their codes punya grades. Alright, so on Google Slide pun you can have this. Or if you prefer, if you don't prefer tables, you can present your results dalam bentuk chart. Okay, there you go. All right, so the same thing like what we did dalam Google Documents tadi, all right, except that now it's dalam bentuk slides. So what you do is you just click on, you just click on the arrow button kat sini dia, okay, and it will lead you to Google Sheets, and all you have to do is just key in the details lah of your grades, okay. So this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Let's say we have about 10. We have banyak sangat ke A? Okay, I don't know. 12. Okay, C ada 5. D tak ada. Okay, kalau tak ada dia akan kosong lah kat situ. Alright, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, you can just close it. Alright, again, you will need to update. Okay, but if you feel that you don't like the colors, okay, sorry, go back, open source. Okay, you want to change this, should be grades lah kan. Okay, you can change the color kat sini. Okay, chart title, give it a name, chart style. Alright, reset layout, you want it to be 3D ke? Okay, the name of it, this one you can just play around lah. Alright, I would suggest you to play around. Then you know how to do this lah. Alright, and once that is done, you just update. There you go. Okay. Alright, so this one is not a copy paste. You boleh terus directly update the data from your Google Slide. Okay, so that is inserting chart. You can also insert pictures. Okay, for instance, like this one. Okay, insert image, upload from computer. Let's say, okay, tak naklah gambar nanti kang you also muntah. Okay, gambar kartun Alright, tapi ni tak nampak sangat dia punya ni. I want to show you that actually kan you can edit your picture. Okay, hold on Okay. Okay, ni gambar anak I. Okay. So you can actually what do you call this? Edit pictures in your Google Slides straight away. Okay, you can even resize it here. Okay, you can even flip them if you want. Okay, you can position them. Okay, top left ke, right left ke. Okay, you can even recolor. Okay, So you nak nampak macam old pictures ke? Okay, or no recolor, or this, up to you. Okay, sometimes you know you want to go with the theme. The theme is macam throwback. Okay, semua black and white. So then you change lah. Okay, you can even make adjustments, transparency tak ke, or in terms of the brightness and whatnot. Okay, this is basically just basic editing. Okay, not like the one that we have in Photoshop lah. Okay, drop down shadow, reflections and whatnot. Okay, so this is the format option. Okay, you can even animate this if you want to. Okay, as in when you start the presentation slide or your slideshow, you want it to fade in ke, you want it to fly out ke, appear, zoom in, spin ke, up to you lah. Okay, but if you feel that it's tak nak lah, okay, you can always buang balik. Okay, so that is one way. All right, another thing that you can do is that you can make your picture into different shapes. For example, let's say I nak bulat. Okay, there, terus tukar. What you do is you make sure that you click on the picture. You nampak tak that mask image tu? Okay, so up to you which shape. You want it to be a star macam ni, or you want it to be bulat pun boleh. Let's say kita ambil callouts ni lah. Okay, there you go. Star people pun boleh. Okay, something like that. That is inserting picture and then doing the ni lah, editing, some editing there. Okay, now if another thing that you can do, which is also similar to Microsoft PowerPoint and also Mac Keynote, is the transition. Okay, so transition ni is tak adalah bila you click on next macam it doesn't do anything. Okay, so you can have the option of having transition. Okay, so with Google Slide, these are the it's not as extensive as Microsoft PowerPoint or Keynote, but this is what they have lah. But okay, what I would like to say is that if you choose to use this, kan sebenarnya kan the way it transitions from one slide to the next is actually very smooth. Okay, so I would prefer the smoothness of Google Slide compared to Keynote lah. Alright, although they're very limited. Okay, so contohnya slide from right. Okay, you can even choose the speed. 4.5 second, lama sangat. Alright, 8 seconds probably lama sangat. Maybe you want to do it to 1.2 seconds, up to you. Alright, and you can even you have the option to apply it to all slides. Okay, like this one. Or if you don't want, okay, this particular slide, kalau tak nak, none. Okay, so you akan nampak this icon on the left corner here will tell you that this slide semua ni ada transition. Okay, like this one, ada transition. Okay, how does it look like? Okay, sebab ni tak ada tadi kan, I buang kan. Well, it look like this lah. Okay, even play it from the slide. Okay, that's how it looks like. Okay, all right. So that is transition lah. All right. Next thing is, again, let's talk about collaboration, real-time collaboration, which is again the core of every Google app. So I guess I don't need to tell you much about this sebab dia punya sharing option pun sama je. Okay, you can share through here. You can add the people here, and do not forget to set whether this person you nak buat dia sebagai viewer sahaja ke, meaning that the person has absolutely no editing punya power. Okay, dia boleh tengok je, or you nak dia comment saja. Okay, or you nak set dia sebagai editor. Okay, so make sure that you do this one first, because if you forgot, nanti kang orang yang you give access to tiba-tiba tertekan ke, terdelete ke, and whatnot when they're not supposed to. Okay, so again, before you send the sharing options. You choose whether you want to notify them or not. Okay, if you do not, just unclick that. If you want to notify them, just click on that and send. Okay, another thing that I would like to remind you when you are sharing anything, Google Slides ke, Google Excel ke, Google Docs ke, do not forget the cogs kat atas ini, and do not forget this permission. Okay, whether you want, because you are the owner. Okay, if you give editors power, do you want to give them everything or you want to give them limited options? Okay, and you can do not also forget to give the link. When you give students slideshow punya links, you make sure, because they're students, they don't have UiTM punya account, so you make sure that you set it to anyone with the link. Okay, and then you just copy this link and done. And then you bagi to your students. That's how you collaborate. All right. So once that is done, okay, then you present lah. So where is the present button? Dekat atas ni. All right. So you have the option from presenter punya view. Here, okay, you nampak tak? Do you see the presenter view? I tak tahu whether you can see the presenter view or not.
Nampak.
Nampak ya? Okay. So if you ambil the option of, sorry. Okay, so if you type anything dekat presenters punya notes kat bawah tu, so if you click on presenter view, there you go. Alright, the students akan nampak the slide sahaja. Okay, which is this one. Okay, which is this one. You will see this. This is your script. This is your script. And this is the slide that you are talking on lah. Alright, and you can just click next and then you akan nampak. So your presenter view akan nampak ni lah. This is what's going on right now. This is the slide that the audience are looking at. Okay, and if you have your script here, it will be here lah. Again, like I said, the audience takkan nampak. Okay, so if you have anything, like you want the audience to interactive kind of presentation. So you boleh start this one, Q&A. So from here you boleh start new ke, and then you can ask them questions. So kalau kita buat, okay, it will look like this. Okay, and then I have not tried this yet because because I'm actually quite lazy to do this. Most of the time when I'm presenting, I just say, okay, siapa-siapa ada soalan. I don't try this one. I don't use this one actually. I'm using Mentimeter. So that's the reason why I tak nak ajar you pun I tak tahu. Okay, so what I would like to show you here is the speaker's notes lah. So if you have your speaker's notes kat sini, and then the students will be here lah. Okay, nice. So if you want to go to the next slide, just click on the arrow, right arrow, and we'll go to the next slide. Okay, all right, there you go.
Ji, ada soalan sikit Ji.
Okay, sure.
Let's say kalau kita gunakan Google Slide ni, tapi kita present dia di dalam Google Meet. Boleh. So kita punya presenter view tu dia orang masih boleh nampak tak?
Tak boleh nampak.
Tak boleh nampak
Okay. Tapi I would suggest because sebab I pakai dua monitor tau. So what I'm doing is that my Google Meet is in another monitor and then my presentation is in another monitor. Okay. What you are so I pun tak tahu how it looks like kalau you pakai satu monitor, then I guess it will be very small kot. I pun tak sure. I'm sorry Ustaz Lufi, I pun tak tahu macam mana nak jawab tu.
Ustaz mungkin sorry Kak Haji, Ustaz mungkin boleh guna dua visual kot. Dalam satu monitor tu ada kiri dan kanan. Kita macam tu.
Amira, dia ada extension ke untuk dua monitor ni?
Kalau kita guna dalam satu monitor, kita guna terus dua visual, kiri dan kanan, dua Windows on sekali dan sama size dia tak ada masalah, boleh. Windows 10 very helpful lah benda ni. Dia kira kita boleh just drag and drop ke tepi kiri dengan drag and drop ke kanan, and then kita dah dapat dua visual lah.
So maksudnya
dalam satu monitor.
Kalau kita buat macam ni, okay, you nampak tak my screen right now?
Kalau macam ni dia hanya one side, one tab yang aktif. Kalau dua visual, dia boleh dua-dua tab aktif.
Oh, I get what you mean. Okay. So it doesn't work the same way.
Okay. So you can try later.
Can try later. Okay.
Thanks, Haji. Siapa? Amira?
Alright, so that is presentation mode, and then the slideshow punya mode lah. And then I would like to show you that if you notice dekat bawah ni ada view bar. Perasan tak kat bawah ni? Okay, so you are actually in slide 5. You can always go back to slide 1. Kalau you click on this one, Q&A, if you want to go back to your notes, okay. Pointer, okay. If you want to show pointer, okay, ada pointer kat situ. There's also caption. Okay. I don't know whether it's working or not. Caption at the bottom. There it is. Okay. Especially if you have students who hard of hearing. Bukan hard of Europe. Ya Allah ya Tuhanku. Hard of hearing. Hey. So I guess your pronunciation has to be correct lah. Okay. Turn off caption, buat malu je. Okay. And then you have full screen kat sini. Okay, if you want to have it in full screen. Or settings, open speakers note ke PDF or whatnot. So if you're done with your presentation, you can always exit or just click on the escape button. All right. Okay. Now, how do you share your presentation or your Google slide with your students, but without giving students access to edit? All right. One way, there's actually two ways of doing it. One is you share, giving them the link, macam ni lah. Or another way is that you can embed them in, let's say, LMS. Okay, contohnya if you have UFuture kan, macam contohnya macam ni, introduction to animation. Okay, so you kena buat dululah all the other groundwork and whatnot. Okay, jap, I open one. Open. Okay, recent. Let's say this one. Okay, I don't know. This one good. Okay, this one lah. Sorry. Okay. Kejap, there it is. Okay, katakan it's this one. Here it is. PowerPoint juga. Okay, kalau alright, if you notice, kalau bentuk PowerPoint, it will look like that. It should be. Sekejap, let me just open from here, then I can see which one. Okay, if you notice, sama juga like Google Documents and Word document. Kalau dia still bentuk PowerPoint, it will look like this P. If it's a Google slide, it will look like that. All right. So, I not share mana satu ya. Okay, assessment, improvisation lah. If I want to share this one, okay. So, what I can do is I just go back to UFuture. Okay, post. Okay, what I want is that the students to read the PowerPoint, the Google slide presentation without having them to go out of UFuture. Okay, so rather than sharing the link like this, what we can do is we can publish them on the web like this one. Okay, so it's under file, publish on the web. So you have link or embed. Okay, because we want the students to access our slide dalam UFuture, what we do is we embed lah. Okay, I would suggest medium lah. I think medium would be the right size for UFuture. But if it's a website, if you have your own website that you for your own code, large would be better lah. Okay, but this one is medium, and then kita buat lah every 3 seconds nak tukar ke, every 2 seconds ke, every 5 seconds ke. I think every 2 seconds will be okay. And then you buat setting kat sini lah, start slideshow as soon as the player loads ke, or restart the slideshow after the last one slide ke, whatever it is, up to you. And once that is done, you publish and okay. So this is the code to embed. This is the link if you want to give to your students. Okay, but I will show you how to embed first. You copy, you go to UFuture. Sorry. All right, now this is the add post message, which is this section here, post. Okay, but you tak post kat sini, jangan post kat sini, you post dekat source. Okay, I hope you can see this is very small. Nampak tak? You paste on the source and submit. And it will look like this. And it will automatically akan, ni lah sebab tadi kita dah set to every 2 seconds dia akan keluar kan. Alright, and then it will automatically be like that. Alright, so this is pasting your, embedding your Google slide in LMS. Okay, it will look like this. I think it's easier on the eyes rather than having the link. All right, so that when students click on your post, they terus boleh nampak your PowerPoint slides. Okay, or Google Slides. Or kalau you tak nak dalam bentuk macam ni, you can even submit dalam bentuk link like this one. All right, so what you can do is you just click on this link, copy. All right, how it will look like is, okay, kejap I'll show you. It will look like this. Dibagi pada student macam ni lah. All right, and once the students click on the play, dia akan automatically go every 3 seconds. Dia akan jalan. All right, that is one. Okay, so far so good. Now I wanted to show you how to include audio. Okay, so just insert. Macam tadi, what I did was, it's not an audio. I actually insert video. All right. So the video is actually here. Nampak tak? It's very small, but it's actually a YouTube link. So that what I did was I just insert video macam kita buat tadi. All right. Then I click on I make sure lah this is a jazz. Okay, double click it. All right. So what I did was, okay, hold on. Mana dia punya feature dah. Dia tak mau keluar dia punya. There should be a setting here that I can set. All right, never mind. Doesn't want to do that now. Okay, but I can show you here. Okay, the same thing that I did, like for this one. Kita buat baru lah. Okay. So, kita cari lagu jazz or cafe music. All right, just click on that. Okay. So let's say you want music background lah when the students are reading something ke, and then having music to go with it kan, it helps them with their learning. So you just insert video by URL, select. Okay. Okay, so from here you buatlah automatically so that once the students get into the slide, it will play automatically the background music, and you letak dia kecil-kecil kat sini so that the students would not notice lah, because what they will notice is your notes here. Okay, cuma if you were to do this, okay, kalau kita present, alright, you can see that dia terus main. Okay, cuma if you were to do this, if the students go to the next slide, the music tak ada lah. Because if you want it to be on all the slides, you have to put it on all the slides. But it will replay and then replay and replay. So that is the only way I can think of if you want to put in background music. Now, if you want to have voice notes together with your Google slide presentation, all you have to do is you just pre-record, or if you have the pre-record already, you just masukkan je. Alright, ni Nur Azura. Okay, kejap, sharing with one person. Okay, so it will be there lah. Okay, I don't know what kind of... Oh, sorry. Pening kepala, ada dua. Okay. Alright, so there you go. Okay, I think that's it for Google Slide. Unless you have a request that you want me to show you something else ke? Hello? Tak ada ya? Alright, so far okay.
Faham.
Okay. Okay, nak practice.
Okay. Alright, ada soalan. Ahmad Aminuddin, am I using a vertical monitor? No, I am using a second monitor. I'm using my TV as the second monitor. So whenever I have classes, what I would do is that I will put my virtual conference punya ni on the TV, and then whatever that I'm presenting is on my monitor. Okay, any other question? Okay, Cik Nik kata ada jam latihan. You will have 2 hours after this. Okay. Okay, and Amira also dah bagi attendance link. So don't forget to fill in the attendance for today. So if you have any questions, you can just WhatsApp me. I hope I can answer your questions. Selalunya most of the time after workshop, kadang-kadang orang akan tanya I soalan macam mana nak buat ni, macam tu. I will try to help you as much as I can. Okay. All right. If there are no questions, thank you for today. I hope you have learned something. Okay. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you, Puan Fauziah.
Thank you.
Terima kasih, Puan Ji.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you,
Terima kasih,
Kaji.
Kak Ji.
Welcome.
Thank you,
Right.
Ji. Bye, Ji.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Waalaikumsalam.